What's going on, Cowboy Nation? What y'all know good? Well, here we are, getting ready for week 17. Is it week 17? 16, whatever. All I know, it is the last game of the regular season. And guess what? We are set up to play the week after the regular season. How about that? So anyway, first of all, man, I want to say thank you to everybody that has been following me since day one. It's been a ride. It's been a real good ride, man. I mean, you know, as you all know, as Cowboy fans, we saw the transition. Started off slow. Several reasons why we started out slow like we did, but, you know, we saw the progression. But, so with that being said, like I said, I want to say thank you to everybody, man, for just tagging along and let me get this camera right. Ooh. Tagging along as we all collaborate on what's going on with our Dallas Cowboys, what the future holds for our Cowboys, and even talking about the past with our Cowboys. So I'm sitting in a different setup. Still in my office, but thought I'd sit on my little psychiatrist love seat. Yeah, that's my psychiatrist love seat when I come in here and just be in heavy thought about our Cowboys. But anyway, yeah, it's been a long season. Been an uphill season, and here come my grandson, y'all. I'm sure he's gonna come in here again. So the ladies, my wife and my granddaughter, they went to go get their nails done. So it's just me and the little one. I have 4 grandkids. I have 2 that's here with us right now. These are the 2 said they're gonna stay with us for 100 weeks. And there he is. He hasn't came up yet, Bubba, not yet. Bubba, you gonna go tell everybody hi? Now don't touch nothing. Oh my gosh. Tell everybody hi.
Hi.
Tell them I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Go Cowboys fan.
All right, we are number 1.
Number 1.
All right, so you go ahead and finish watching Paw Patrol, and I'll call you in here when the computer comes up. Okay? Now don't touch nothing. You're gonna mess up this whole interview. Okay? So do me a favor. You go back in there and watch that, and I'll call you when the computer is ready. I think I'm gonna have to edit this part. Okay, so you go ahead and I'll call you here in a little bit. Okay? When you get ready for your interview, or we'll get that set up over that other computer set up for you, okay? All right, go check it out, and I'll call you back here in a minute, okay? All right. You're moving right along. There he goes. But anyway, so I guess he's gonna sit here. So anyway, so yeah, man, thank y'all for just keeping up with us. Now, hey, listen, I don't mind you sitting in here, Bubba, but you can't touch anything because I got people watching. Okay, now I don't mind you being on TV with me on the channel, but you can't touch anything, okay? Can you do that? Can you sit in here and while Paw does his interview without touching anything? You can't? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, if you can't, go ahead and go watch cartoons, and I'll call you back in here, okay? All right. You can come back let me know what's going on. I'm about to make this quick, y'all, because I don't think I'm going to get through this. But anyway, so I'm moving on forward. So anyway, guess what, y'all? Guess what today is? The NFC East Division playoff tickets go on sale today. Now, I'm trying to decide what I want to do, man. You know, I like going to the games. I really do. But I like to be in front of the screen, man. I like to be at home in front of the screen. I've done a lot of Dallas Cowboys Dallas Cowboy games. I've done a lot. But it's just, it's cool. It's cool. It is. It's cool. You know, but the fans at in Dallas. I think we're a little bit too laid back. We don't get really fired up, you know. Like when you go to Oakland, man, them dudes be fired up, you know. But you know, we kind of stay in our seat and we clap and whatever. But I don't know. But you know, and I always tend to see myself looking up at the darn jumbo screen when the player's right there in front. I'm always doing this. Like, oh shoot, there's the game done. I paid money. If I wanted to watch it on TV, I could have stayed on, but I find myself always looking at that big old jumbo screen like this. It's crazy. I got to start learning how to train my eye to keep my eyes on the field. But guess what? Like I said, today is the day that tickets go on sale. You can go to two different websites. You can go to DallasCowboys.com and purchase a ticket, or you can go to SeatGeek.com and order your tickets. Tickets range from $115 to $560. You feel me? Bubba, you getting another candy cane off the tree? We got ears for that stuff. He's in there doing some mischievous stuff. Busted. You fail to realize. Well, let's not get a candy cane right now. Wait till Ladybug get back, and you and her can get, because right now you got to get something to eat, okay? So just wait. So anyway, so yeah, from $115, I'm sure that's standing up tickets only, to $560. I'm sure that's on the 50-yard line. So hey, the choice is yours. The tickets there, so you better get down there now and or go online and order these tickets now, because I'm sure they won't be there long. So also, what else is going on? Injury update. Let's talk about a little injury update. Injury update. Basically, we found out that TYRONE CRAWFORD, he had the little neck situation. Come to find out, he checked out fine. There was no damages, which is a good thing. Anthony Brown, which he was, I think, having back spasms, something like that. But come to find out, he's improving. Papa, yes, sir.
Two on my bike next.
Yeah, I know it. If it stopped raining, we'll go outside and ride your bike, okay? They look just alike. That's right. Anthony Brown, he's improving. Who else is going on? Philo. He had that little eye issue. I think he's doing okay. We know that the swelling did subside, and I think he's back in full swing. Basically, that's as far as injury up, that's basically those are the main topics as far as key injuries. Everybody else, I think they're all right. I read a good story not long ago. Basically it was a comeback story, the two comeback stories of Randy Gregory and Jaylen Smith, man, and it was really a good write-up about the comebacks of Randy Gregory and his situation and Jaylen Smith. But as far as Randy Gregory, we understood that he had to overcome a drug addiction and mental health issues. He was fighting with this, but come to find out, we found out why he was dealing with these drug addictions and health issues. Well, come to find out, when he was in school, Randy Gregory was bullied. Yeah, Randy Gregory mentioned to ESPN that, man, he was bullied in school. That's crazy. And said he also mentioned that he wasn't always 6'6", and just didn't understand why kids always mess with him. He said he wasn't always, he stood at 6'6", so for some reason he just couldn't understand why other kids would pick on him. He got picked on a lot, man, and that just shows you the seriousness of bullying, man. It happens. I mean, I've had my shares of being bullied as a kid, but I had to stand up myself. I'm not the tallest guy, I'm a little short dude, and dudes used to try to charge me up and test my hand game. I had to, I didn't like to, but I had to, just to gain respect. But it's a serious matter, man. But not everybody, handle the situation like I had to handle the situation. But yeah, bullying is a serious serious situation, man. But you look at Randy Gregory standing 6'6", but like he said, I hadn't always been 6'6", but he just didn't understand why people were always, picking on him. So I think he was a senior in high school. He started trying marijuana. But before that, he actually went to go see. He went and got some help, and he was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. And because through this bullying, man, it created anxiety. It was a issue with him, But as a senior in high school, come to find out that he tried marijuana, and come to find out that marijuana actually eased the problem that he had, with this post-traumatic stress disorder. It actually happened. So, he went on and, kept smoking the marijuana and everything. Come to find out he had some issues in college, Then come to find out when he went to the combine, he failed the drug test. He actually failed the drug test in 2015. It was told that he actually texted Jason Garrett and the Dallas Cowboys organization and asked them to give him a chance, that, he wouldn't let him down. And Jason Garrett gave RG a chance with the second round pick, the 60th overall pick. I could say that about the Dallas Cowboy organization. They do believe in giving you second chances, man. I got to give it to them, man. Looked like nobody else was going to take RG in, Randy Gregory in, but they did give him a chance. And we saw some good flashes of Randy Gregory in the Tampa Bay game, man. Man, he stood up. He stood up and he showed exactly what we as fans thought he had in him. Got the sack, fumble recover, and it's starting to come together. So, Jason them never did give up on it. I guess that was a good thing. So, so that was his comeback story. And darn good story, man, for an individual facing the struggles and issues that he had to face and then to overcome it. And, now, he's playing a major part on that defensive side of the ball. So it's a good thing. Jaylen Smith, remember Jaylen Smith, he tore his ACL and LCL. My son did that. He tore his ACL, man. I'm going to tell you something. That's not a speedy recovery. The ACL is not a speedy recovery, man. That's 8 to 12 months recovery, with rehab and everything. So, but, Jaylen Smith tore his ACL and LCL and had a lot of nerve damage. And, I was one too keen on it myself, us taking that draft pick and, taking a chance with this guy that has his nerve damage and ACL and LCL problem. And we took that chance, man, and we drafted him with the 34th pick in 2016. And remember, the whole entire 2016, Jaylen Smith was inactive. He was actually inactive the whole 2016, and but while he was inactive, he was trying to regenerate the nerves in his knee that whole 2016. Then come 2017, June 7th, he participated in drills. We're talking about Jaylen Smith. This is what we're talking about. And if you're just not joining in, we're talking about some great comeback stories for two individuals that are part of Dallas Cowboy organization, and these two guys are actually standout guys, Randy Gregory and Jaylen Smith. But what we're talking about is, how Jaylen Smith was inactive the whole 2016 season, trying to regenerate the nerves in his knee. And once, like I said, on June 7, 2017, he participated in drills. Man, this dude here had to stay positive, man, because I'm telling you, when my son tore his ACL, man, you know, these players, they go into a depression mode if you don't watch them, man, because they're kids. These players are kids, so they don't understand that. You know, they got a love for the game, and here it is. Here's a setback because of ACL. So it takes a lot of encouraging, inspiring, and motivating, you know, individuals that actually suffer these type of injuries. But eventually, in 2017, he was named the Mike linebacker. You know, in 2017, remember now, Jaylen Smith finished with 81 tackles with that knee brace, you know. And, you know, he still had that kind of drag foot. You know, he drugged that foot a little bit, but 81 tackles, that's darn good for, you know, from what he had suffered. Also, finally in 2017, he shedded the knee brace in the offseason. He shedded that knee brace. And from there, the rest is history. You guys seen it yourself. Guy has been lights out. He's been balling, man. This dude has been balling. I mean, off the Richter scale, man. Him and Jaylen Smith. Van Der Esch, Leighton Van Der Esch. You know, them boys balling, man, and they didn't make the Pro Bowls. Crazy. I don't understand that, but you know, like I said, they not tripping on that, man. You know, they're here to show. You know, just gonna show up and play ball, and so that's what they're doing. So let's take a blast back to the past. What you got there, buddy? Huh? What you got there? Okay. So you see what Papa is doing? Papa is working right now. See, Papa got these people watching. So anyway, you can sit here and watch. So anyway, let's take a blast back to the past. Remember, early in the season, we played New York in week 2, and at the time we wasn't that good, but I don't do that, bub. Come on, babe. I gotta finish this. Tell you what. Why don't you go back and finish watching TV, and I'll call you when that computer come back on, okay? So give me a minute and go finish watching cartoons, and I'll call you when that it should be on in about 35, probably about 30 minutes, okay? Got a little grandkids. So anyway, remember, so we ended up beating them 20-13. We beat New York 20-13. Then week 3, we faced Seattle, and Seattle started off slow just like we did. I think we was 1-1. When we met them, I think we was 1-1 because we lost to Carolina. So it was 1-1, and I think they were 0-2 or something like that, man. It was crazy. So they started off really, really slow too, like we did. But in week 3, they actually beat us 24-13. Yeah, man. Oh, that was a terrible game. Terrible game. So what I did, I went and watched the condensed game of the game 3 of Dallas and Seattle, and I kind of jotted down a couple of notes, what I saw in that game. You know, and I think everybody gives Sean Lee such a bad rap, man. Sean Lee is an individual, man, that has been facing a lot of, injuries, man. He just, for some reason, he can't shake that injury bug. You know, but Sean Lee is probably, I would take Sean Lee on my team before I take a lot of other guys on my team. Man, this guy has heart. He has a will to win, and he's a very smart player, man. And everybody wants to sit here and say, Sean Lee gonna be. Man, Sean Lee is the one that started this thing. You understand what I'm saying? So don't y'all get it twisted just because Jaylen and Van Der Esch, Leighton Van Der Esch are playing good. But who y'all think is coaching them guys up? It's Sean Lee coaching them guys up, man. And everybody's gonna say, "Oh, he might be." Dude, don't do that. Because if that man, one thing about Sean Lee gonna give you 100 and plus. Sean Lee gonna give you 100 and plus. But come to find out, Sean Lee actually played in that game. He played in that game along with Van Der Esch. Van Der Esch got a couple of snaps as well. By the second quarter, he had already had 8 tackles, you know. But I did know Sean Lee was in there with Van Der Esch as well. What I did notice, you know, Earl Thomas gave us the blues. He got 2 interceptions on us, man. But the good thing about this time, if we do face Seattle, which it look like we probably will, there will be no Earl Thomas. Another thing I did, I know that I don't really think that Chris Richard had much input with the defense like he has here lately. I didn't, the aggressiveness wasn't there like we see now. So I think that might work in our favor, man. If we do face these dudes week after next. Another thing I noticed, that was pretty good protection. But we know what happened. I also wanted to let you guys know, if y'all remember the game, we didn't score in the first quarter. We did not score in the first quarter. We ended up with a field goal in the second quarter. We got to get past that, man. And I also noticed, like I said earlier, both teams did start off slow. Then there was a second TD to Lockett. This was the second TD. Basically, how that TD came to Lockett on that long pass, blown coverage. Frazier blew the coverage. He was supposed to have been helping over top, and he got there too late. The guy was wide open. Saw several sacks. And I can't blame the line, man. I'm not going to blame the line. On the line, we did have Looney. We had Connor Williams, I guess. Well, Connor Williams. We had Lau Collins. We had Tyron Smith. And the other tackle over there. Yeah. Yeah, man, what's going on, buddy? Where is your biscuit? Okay, I'll get your biscuit as soon as I finish this and put some jelly on there for you, okay? As soon as I'm finished here, I'll come in there and fix that for you, all right? Okay. But anyway, so what I did, I noticed that our line was intact, man. Dak, once again, is holding that ball too long, man. Dak is not making his reads. Whew, it's sad. Then so I'm not blaming the line. It's Dak. Dak, get rid of the ball. Find an open receiver, man. Then we got our second field goal in the third quarter. 2 field goals in 3 quarters. Which made it, I think it was 17-6. Started the fourth quarter with 17-6. Went up 24-6 in the fourth quarter. But here's what hurt us. Remember when Zeke had the ball, he was running, he fumbled the ball, got it knocked out. Just mental mistakes, man. We got to protect the ball. One last thing I did notice, we didn't throw the ball enough. We didn't get those other touchdowns until the fourth quarter when we decided to start throwing the ball. We started throwing the ball, and really, you know what? The throws was there. The receivers was there, man. I don't know why we weren't throwing the ball enough. There was very limited throwing in this game, and it was like we fighting an uphill battle. But hopefully, with that being said, we see something different, man. In a couple of weeks, I know right now we got to get prepared for New York. But I'll tell y'all something, man. Y'all watch this. I don't know if the starters gonna play or not. I'm still waiting to hear what they're gonna do about these starters and this Sunday's game. But I'm a little. Don't hate me, but I'm just saying. I'm hoping Cooper Rush get to play, man. I've been watching Cooper Rush throughout all the training camps, man. Him and old Mark White. Mark White is just the third string quarterback. He still got ways to go, because he's new. But I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Cooper Rush would throw that ball downfield. So I'm just going to let y'all know. Y'all heard it first. When y'all see Cooper Rush throwing those strikes out there. Believe me, that's because G, the #1 Cowboy fan in Hampton, been watching. I like Cooper Rush. And the thing about Cooper Rush, he's not indecisive. He's gonna step back, get rid of that ball, find the receiver, and keep the play moving. So, like I said, it's not a big game for us. I don't know how Jason and the coaching staff is gonna approach this game. I'm not sure if they're going to allow the starters to play, or at least Dak and Zeke and Amari. I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do. We'll see. I'll try to find out something. But that's what we got going on, man. We got to get ready for this game and then get ready for these playoffs, man. So hopefully, man, we can get this offense to rolling. We can get this offense rolling, man, in the right direction and get on all cylinders. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see us come playoffs. And, man, with a gang of new plays, man, we crossing routes. I wish we would do more crossing routes. I wish we would do more bang nines, which going downfield and doing the cut inside. We don't run those, y'all. I'm hoping Linehan will get this thing up and run in the right direction. I'm really hoping that, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, man, I'm not going to hold y'all much longer, man. No, I'm not going to hold y'all any longer. It's raining outside. It's raining like crazy out there. You see how dark? Well, y'all can't see. It is dark out there, man. So it's going to be one of those days where I'm going to sit in all day and I'm going to watch this movie they was telling. Everybody's talking about Bird Box. I don't know if y'all heard of it, Bird Box. What the crap? Anyway, it's going to be a movie day today. Ain't much going on today, so that's what it is. But anyway, hey, thank y'all, man, once again, as we finish out this last week of football, regular season football. Make sure you hit the like button, man, and pass the channel on, the video along, and get some more Cowboy fans in here to chime in on what the future holds for our Cowboys, and leave any suggestions or comments. All of us really appreciate it, y'all. So let's try to finish this season off strong, and let's make a run for these playoffs, man. Because I'm telling you something, it might be now or never. I'm telling you, no excuses. But anyway, like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Captain. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all holidays, and Merry Christmas and La Vidas Fidas. Yeah. And all that good stuff. Anyway, y'all go handle your business, man, and get some more of that turkey and dress and whatever y'all eating, and we'll get back with you on a later date. Deuces.